Alright, to follow up on the last video I was recording, this is another restaurant that's satanic or demonic, whatever you want to call it, pagan. You see Wendy right there? Supposedly that either represents one of these ginger demonic races. Some say Lilith, Jezebel perhaps, maybe even Hera, the goddess, right? Yeah, that's another fast food joint, you know. Sells you meat sacrificed to idols, poor animals being harmed, okay? And we know if you read some of the ancient writings, some of the hidden writings, Savior in one of the timelines, or the actual timeline, he was vegetarian, vegan, okay? He wasn't eating animals, this, that, and the other. But they distorted everything. They're trying to create, you know, make up their own Christ. So everything's been changed. Everything's been flipped. All right. So you need to understand that eating meat is not good because you're harming animals, and by harming animals, you're also enabling the demons by shedding blood. And you know, like the Hebrew Israelites used to sin all the time, and they think they could offer up an animal. And not only that, but a lot of them still are having a hard time letting go and transitioning to the new ways, the new commandment, the New Testament, the new agreement, and beyond. So that's the purpose, okay? That's the purpose of Savior being sacrificed in one of the timelines, okay? Or if not, maybe he went through a lot of things in all timelines. It's to show you, like, look, man, maybe they'll have compassion if they see me, you know, suffer this, that, and the other. But like I said, some of these idiots apparently not. You know, what if you take one of these angels and sacrifice an angel? One of their top guns, how would they feel? See, they wouldn't like it. But they're cowards, you see, they're cowards. So, yeah, I really don't care which goddess this female represents, you know, which redhead, what rank or level. The point is that this is another fast food joint, you see. Wendy's, right? When. So, something's encoded in there. I don't know what, when, you know. When you play with the names, the W means something. Andes, I don't know. I don't got time for this, you know, to explain to you what's what. But they go by different names, okay? Different aliases. They just hide and you know, hide behind different characters that they create of themselves. You see, that's what they do. But these entities mostly has to do with Greek mythology. Olympus, Titans. This has to do with the Gentile Edomite lane, okay? You know, that's your Romans or that type of stuff. So, anyways, that's what it is. Yeah, man, study Greek mythology. You gotta learn all that, okay? Subway. I want to do Subway too because that one's another one I'll explain to you in more detail. So, anyways, start letting go of meat. You know, slowly but surely. Start consuming greens, you know, fruits, vegetables, maybe tuna here and there, but yeah, you gotta let go. Yeah, trust me, it's good for your health because if you start eating unclean stuff, a lot of the, you know, you got a lot of GMO stuff nowadays, and if you're gonna play the game, you don't want these entities in you or having a foothold on you, okay? So yeah, unless you're gonna fast, that's why it's good to fast, you know. To sometimes you can starve these things to death. You go on fast. Fasting is also for when you're like in sin or something, you slipped up. But if you're just fasting just to be a dumbass, that's probably not a good idea. They say you are what you eat, so if you don't eat nothing, that means you are nothing. So you want to eat healthy, okay? It's about, you know, Savior did the work for us because he's divine. You know, he's the one that's going to finish the work in you, Christ in us, the anointed one. Yeshua in us, the hope of glory, right? In our hearts and minds. The anointed mind within, the anointed heart within, burning all sin, all ill feelings that these bodies gives us and these entities makes us feel a certain way. That's why you got the flame in your heart, right? Twin flames or whatever. That means they can't prick you with certain things, you know, when they want to stab your heart. There's fire in there, so they're pricking nothing, you see. It's hollow. So anyways, that's it. I'll have more on these satanic fast food joints. If you're gonna buy something in these places, I would suggest you buy like healthy stuff, you see. But even then, like try to support other places, but you know they always come up with new ones. But it's about choices, you know. If you're gonna come to these places, I don't have nothing against these places, personally. They can have them up for as long as they want, but if you go in there, you do not want to purchase like certain things that are just off menu. Like, you know, you got to be very careful. In other words, it's about your choices. If I go in here, it's gonna be fries, a salad, you see, or you know, ice cream, something. You really gotta watch what you eat, as they say. You see, so your selection of choice is gonna be very limited. Your menu is gonna be very limited in all these fast food joints. Okay, anywhere you go. All right, if you're a true believer and you believe in not harming animals, the true way, the way, the truth, and the life, who is Yeshua. If you're gonna pick up, you know, a lot of you have been deceived. You never stood a chance from the beginning because you don't know that he was a vegetarian vegan in one of the timelines. So everything has been distorted and hidden. So he was up and, you know, super righteous. So anyways, not perfect, but yeah. Anyways, so yeah, try to, you know, limit yourself when you go to these places. Your menu should be very limited. It's gonna suck at first, but you'll get used to it after like a year or so. So anyways, that's it. Till next time. Shalom.